If you're anything like me, whenever these peppers show up, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And man, let me tell you, when those seeds do show up, you can't wait to get into them. And so that's what we're going to do today with some Jiffy Seed Starter Mix. And, you know, obviously I would have gotten a lot of more clicks if I'd have done the viral seed snail method and everything else. But honestly, I like using the seed cell trays a lot more because whenever it's time to transplant these, you have a way more developed root system, right? And you can just pull them out one at a time. But anyways, I digress. Let's get into it. So first order of business, we're gonna have to get into this bag real quick. Now, it doesn't matter how you do it. So now I like to keep it really, really simple. I just put a couple of these trays side by side, and we're just gonna come in here and start piling this in, big mounds. And so now we're just gonna come through and level everything out. So as you can see, we got one of them done. Let's flip this bad boy around real quick. And we're going to finish this one off too. And so just like this, we're going to take our time. And sometimes you'll find like chunks like this. I just toss it out. I want a nice, light, fluffy, loamy soil or seed starter, a sterile mix where I get to control all the nutrients that come into this plant from the start. So number 2 pencil is going to probably be your next most valuable tool right now because pepper seeds take about 1/8 of an inch of plant depth. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to come over here. You're just going to bury that eraser. All right, and just like that, we have all 3 trays set and ready to rock for seeds. Now, it's time for the fun part. Let's go. So now what I like to do next is I like to go ahead and get my labels ready. And as I sow the seeds, I will put the little tags in there so I'll remember exactly what seeds are in what cell, right? Because it's really easy to get all these things mixed up. It goes without saying, wear some gloves if you're not used to it, because otherwise whenever you go to like pick your nose, wipe your eyes, or go to the bathroom, like you're going to seriously have some regrets for the rest of your day. But yeah, wear gloves if you need to, right? Be safe about it. So whenever starting pepper seeds, I get asked this question often. Like, so this is the skunk chocolate. I get asked often, you know, what do you soak your seeds in? And as you can see right here, I'm putting dry seeds straight out of the package right into this. But stick around because we're going to be doing an experiment on soaking seeds in different things, right? So we're going to take 5 trays, fill them up with the same exact seed from the same exact plant from out in our garden, right? One of them is going to be control. It's just going to be just like this, dry seeds into distilled water, spray at the top with some distilled water. The other one is going to be, I'm going to soak them overnight in distilled water, one in lab or lactic acid bacteria, another one in EM1, and another one in chamomile tea. And so we're going to do side-by-side comparison. Like I said, same type of pepper, same plant. You know what I'm saying? And like, we're going to find out once and for all on does soaking seeds actually help. So stick around for that one. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish planting this out because we have 36 chocolate butler right here. By the looks of this pack, I'm probably going to fill up even more. So pretty excited, man. This is why I love ordering from Refining Fire Chilies. Shout out to Jim Duffy, legendary grower. That's how, as a nursery, I'm able to ensure that the plants that I grow out are isolated. So they're going to be true to themselves, so that way I can sell them confidently to my customers. But anyways, give them a follow if you find them on Facebook. That's the best place to get a hold of them, in my opinion. But anyways, let's get back to it. Let's plant these things out. All right, so now we got 36 giant chocolate habanero and 36 chocolate butler. We just come in here. And you're just going to lightly cover that seed. Just like that. All right, so now that we got those covered back up, it's time for a little bit of mist. Now, I just lightly mist. You see what I'm saying? You just want to lightly mist the top. I like to do this before I move them over. This is the one time that they're going to get misted on watered from the top. The one time. And of course, our last step and final step is to go ahead and stick that humidity dome right on top. Give it a few days and we'll see some sprouts coming out of here. Yeah. All right, guys, so that's going to cut it out for this video. If you enjoyed any part of this content or found any sort of value, feel free to share it and let me know down in the comments what seeds you're getting ready to start for your pepper garden this year. Anyways, love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Start some seeds. Start today.